Unfortunately, today I see stress becoming a much bigger issue than at least when I started work. And one reason for that is that and they say that there are good and bad outcomes of everything. The good outcome of information symmetry or information being available to everyone. You have information, you can take decisions, you can challenge each other. But the bad outcome is that same information overload sometimes creates stress. So when we were growing up, because there was information asymmetry, we didn't necessarily have the world of internet to kind of Google to just type in, hey Google, what's this about, and you'll get an answer. And now even more with the chat GPTs of the world. So we would go to our seniors and they will, or parents, or and they'll share information, and you'll get information from their experience, from their perspective. And of course, because their experience, they'll give you information based through the lenses of what they feel is right to be shared with us at that stage. But today, if I go and share something with my, let's say, young colleagues or my children to check whether I'm saying the right thing or not, they'll immediately go to Google and check, and then they'll come back and say, no, what you shared was not enough, there's a lot more. In that process, sometimes you start interpreting that information unnecessarily in a manner that is not required, because you haven't had the experience of really gauging whether what information you have, the way you're interpreting, is right or wrong. So that itself creates stress. Then the whole stress of the peer pressure stress has become so much bigger. So the one thing is that sometimes questioning that, what am I getting stressed about? Am I getting stressed about something that is necessary? I don't remember who said that, but someone said, if you're worried about something, can you do something about it? Then do it and don't get stressed. If you can't do anything about it, then in any case don't get stressed. Why just play along. I know it's easier said than done, but this is a reality today. I have to change a job for the sake of changing every 3 years. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I've been here for 3 years, so I must change a job, so I must get stressed. Okay, I'm not being able to find the next big opportunity for myself. So I think one is I think we have to question that. While one may say, hey, this is a fact of life, but that doesn't mean that it is necessarily right. So we have to question that, and at least I'll say from my experience to our younger colleagues that do question where is it coming from. But you'll have to learn to deal, because one of the things that has become very important today is that change is a way of life, and change will happen faster and faster and faster. Therefore, adaptability becomes extremely important. We used to say IQ, then we said EQ, and I say AQ now, right? Adaptability quotient, which means you have to find your own way of dealing with it. Now, someone can say, I want to take time out, I want to just get out of this zone where I am in. Someone might say, I want to travel. Someone might say, I want to spend some time on my hobby. Someone might just say, I want to watch a movie. Someone might say, I just want to sleep the day out. Whatever works for you. But you have to find, I don't think there's any alternate, because, and by the way, biologically, stress has a very large impact on health. And today when people say youngsters are unfortunately having heart attack, and you say the guy was so healthy, fit, but what is not seen is the stress factor. That the same young boy who seemed physically very fit, the amount of stress she was carrying was not evident to everyone outside, maybe except for a few people. So you have to find a way to deal with it. There's no option.